Self-discipline is the bridge between goals and achievement. Master your habits, stay committed, and success will follow. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, we talk about how to develop the self-discipline you need for success. The easy way. Enjoy. Do you find yourself constantly giving in to distractions and losing focus on your goals? You're not alone, and it's time to tackle the root of the problem. Self-discipline is the key to unlocking your full potential and achieving success in all areas of your life. Without it, you'll struggle to make progress, no matter how hard you try. Think about it. Every successful person you admire has one thing in common. They're disciplined. They know how to prioritize, stay focused, and push through obstacles. And that's exactly what you'll learn how to do today. Developing self-discipline is not about being perfect. It's about making progress, one small step at a time. It's about creating habits that serve you, rather than holding you back. And it's about building the mental toughness to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. So, if you're ready to take control of your life and start achieving your goals, then let's dive in. Because in this episode, we're going to explore the power of self-discipline and how you can develop it to achieve success. Procrastination is a major barrier to developing self-discipline. We've all been there. We know we need to do something, but we just can't seem to get started. And before we know it, hours have passed, and we've accomplished nothing. Procrastination is a habit that can be broken, but it requires effort and commitment. Another common barrier is lack of motivation. When we don't have a clear reason why we're working towards a goal, it's easy to lose interest and give up. That's why it's essential to connect with your why, the reason behind your goal. What drives you? What gets you excited? Fear of failure is another major obstacle that holds people back from developing self-discipline. We're afraid to take risks, afraid to step out of our comfort zones, and afraid to fail. But the truth is, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Every successful person has experienced failure along the way. Lack of accountability is another reason why people struggle to develop self-discipline. When we don't have someone to report to, it's easy to slack off and procrastinate. That's why it's essential to find an accountability partner or join a community that will support and motivate you. Negative self-talk is a sneaky barrier that can hold you back from developing self-discipline. When we tell ourselves we're not good enough, we're not capable, or we're not worthy, we're creating a mindset that's destined for failure. It's essential to become aware of your thoughts and replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Perfectionism is another barrier that can prevent you from developing self-discipline. When we're too focused on being perfect, we can become overwhelmed and give up. Remember, self-discipline is not about being perfect. It's about making progress. So, how do you overcome these barriers and develop self-discipline? The first step is to set clear goals. What do you want to achieve? What's your why? Write down your goals and make them specific, measurable, and achievable. The next step is to create routines. What habits do you need to develop to achieve your goals? What routines can you create to support your goals? Start small and build up gradually. Another essential strategy is to manage distractions. What distracts you the most? Is it social media, email, or phone notifications? Identify your distractions and eliminate them while you work. Building self-awareness is critical to developing self-discipline. You need to become aware of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. What triggers your procrastination? What motivates you? What holds you back? Creating accountability is another key strategy. Find someone who will hold you accountable, who will push you to achieve your goals. Join a community or find an accountability partner who will support you. Rewarding yourself is essential to developing self-discipline. When you achieve a goal, celebrate your success. Give yourself a reward, no matter how small it may seem. Developing self-discipline takes time and effort. It's not something you can achieve overnight, but with consistent practice and persistence, you can develop the habits and mindset necessary to achieve success. The most effective method for developing lasting self-discipline is to focus on building your identity. Who do you want to be? What kind of person do you want to become? When you focus on building your identity, you'll start to make decisions that align with your values and goals. This mindset shift is transformative. It's not about achieving a specific goal. It's about becoming the person you need to be to achieve that goal. It's about building the habits, mindset, and character necessary to succeed. When you focus on building your identity, you'll start to make progress without even realizing it. You'll start to develop self-discipline naturally, without forcing it. And that's when the magic happens. Developing self-discipline is critical to achieving success in all areas of your life. It's not about being perfect. It's about making progress, one small step at a time. Remember to set clear goals, create routines, manage distractions, build self-awareness, create accountability, and reward yourself. Don't forget to apply these strategies to your life. Start small and build up gradually. And most importantly, focus on building your identity. Who do you want to be? What kind of person do you want to become? If you've struggled with self-discipline in the past, share your experiences in the comments below. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.